What is good, my beautiful people? This is African girl Tamale. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you, and if you have not done so yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click crushing the star like and subscribe button if you're into my content, which is basically reaction videos to amazing great artists from all over the world. Today I might be doing reaction video to an underground artist, and tomorrow I might be diving into a really full-blown artist. So it doesn't matter to me, it's all about the message that's being conveyed by the artist. It's also about the mood of the song and the message from it. So if you're into good vibe and good energy, please go ahead, click crushing the like and subscribe button. Today we're gonna be doing a reaction video to a song from Coke Studio Bangla season 2. The song is called Murir Tin. I had no idea that Coke Studio has come up with a season 2 until I read my comments yesterday, and one of you guys requested that I do a reaction to Coke Studio Bangla season 2, so I literally had to do this today. So let's go ahead and check out 30 seconds of Murir Tin. Oh, this whole song is the vibe, guys. This whole song is a vibe, and yes, that's my favorite 30 seconds of the song. Not to take away from any of the artists on stage, we've got Riad as well as Pollob and Towfique. They're all doing great. I love Towfique at the end. Like, his rap game was really good, amazing. Riad, he is the announcer of the song, so he started back in the bus, and this song is basically set back in the 1980s. And how about the fact that Coke Studio was able to put a whole bus on the stage? Like, they go above and beyond. That's why I like Coke Studio, because you never know what to expect, but whatever comes through is always amazing work, and I will never stop saying so. They do good with bringing artists together and celebrating diversity. That's what Coke Studio is about, and they've been doing it for so long. Every single time is a hit. Every single time it's a hit, and I love the song. I think the rhythm in the song has got that swing-ish vibe to it, has that happy mood to it, and they brought the 1980s vibe into the song too. You can see the musicians on stage and the colors on stage are all 1980s kind of vibe. So is the rhythm too. And we start with Riad back in the bus, talking about how the bus is an old bus and it's very clunky and it's overcrowded. You've got people piling up on top of each other, yet the backseats of the bus are still empty, and that you might get an old uncle sitting right next to you that will cough up in your face, and you're like, what the hell, but there's nothing you can do about it. And that you set off to go to a destination, but the bus won't even get to the destination. However, you're still stuck on the bus. There was a lot of instruments involved. We had to go from the guitar to the drums. Also, the backup singers were on top of the game. But I think the most movement and the most kudos have to be given to the artists on the stage that were full-blown really good. And the whole song is really funny, right? Because they're describing the experience of being on a bus. I don't know if they're just describing the experience of sorry, I was laughing because I just looked at one part of the lyrics which says, a pickpocket behind your back lifts up a purse. So I thought that was really funny. Like I was saying before, the whole song is a mood. The whole song is really funny, and I don't know if they're describing the experience of being on a bus as one of back in the 1980s. I don't know, because right now it's the same thing. Like, a lot of times when you're traveling, especially where I come from, like I come from West Africa, Benin, and if you travel on the bus, you better be careful that you're mindful of your own business. Like, keep everything really close to you, because you never know what's gonna happen. And that's basically the experience of being on a bus, and it's what's good about life. That's a great experience that we take with us every single step of the way. And the fact that Coke Studio was able to make an entrance with this and to have a whole bus on the scene, that was really crazy. And I did love Pollob's part the most, because it's kind of halfway through the song, and at that point, usually in music, that's when the most happens. And yes, I loved his verse, how he started about he's getting on this Murir Tin bus, you never know what's gonna happen, and next thing you know, you might hit a pit stop, and once you hit that pit stop, or once you hit that pothole, that's it, nobody's going anywhere, and that the bus is dented and passengers are coming on and getting off, and it's just a lot of noise and all that. As he is rapping, then they insert the music, they insert the guitar and the drums, and that just swings the whole song up. It takes it up a notch, because so far we had a regular good song already, and then he comes in with the rap, and then they insert the instruments in there, and it makes it a whole lot better. That's why I liked his part the most. Otherwise, the whole song is a vibe, and I love that they're using this for as the first song on Coke Studio Bangla season 2. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is the first song, and I like the fact that they used it because it just introduces you to music that you didn't think you would hear again for a very long time, unless you went ahead and looked for music that sounded like it. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. It's just very refreshing. It's very danceable, regular happy song. And I've noticed also with Coke Studio Bangla season 1, that's the same thing that they did. It's the same mood that they carried. I love that Coke Studio is able to illustrate that in their songs, that Bangladesh people are people that come from all over the world, or when they put musicians together, they all come from everywhere. Most of the time they speak different languages, but when they mesh together in order to make music, it's always lit. It's always lit and on point. So if I had to rate the song, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. Not because it was not worth a 10 out of 10. It's just because I know that Coke Studio is gonna flabbergast me with another amazing piece on Coke Studio Bangla, and this is just the start, so I cannot wait. It was as a whole very funny, very witty, and memorable. It's about something that happens on a daily basis that they set in a time that was prior to our time, which I mean like 1980s, 1960s. So they were able to set that really good on stage, and that set a really good mood. All the artists on there delivered. They did really good. It was a very funny song, and I liked it. I enjoyed it very much. I just gave it an 8 out of 10 because 10 out of 10 is coming. I know it's gonna be coming on this season. So y'all let me know, did I rate it properly? If you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, please guys let me know right down here in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time for my next reaction video.